Hey friends, this is Reverend Ben and this is your weekly video. The deadline for submitting announcements to this video is Monday at 9 a.m. Ideally, send me an email with the word video in the subject line. I invite you to take 3 deep breaths with me and then I'll read our chalice lighting from our hymnal. Here's the first breath in. Another breath in. And one more breath in. This is number 567 by Marge Piercy. It's called To Be of Use. I want to be with people who submerge in the task, who go into the fields to harvest and work in a row and pass the bags along, who stand in the line and haul in their places, who are not parlor generals and field deserters, but move in a calm and rhythm when the food must come in or the fire be put out. The work of the world is common as mud. Botched, it smears the hands, crumbled to dust. But the thing worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. Greek amphoras for wine or oil, Hopi vases that held corn are put in museums, but you know they were made to be used. The pitcher cries for water to carry, and a person for work that is real. Now, I wanted to share something from this hymnal because I am leaving tomorrow for Europe. I will be gone for 1 week, and I get to lead worship in Unitaria, which is the church where Norb Chopek preached for so many years before he was killed by the Nazis. It's a great honor for me, and their minister asked if I would bring a hymnal or two, because it's hard for them to get these, and they don't have any of these. So I'm going to surprise him, and instead of bringing a hymnal or two, I'm going to bring about 15 of these and 9 of these. This is due in part to the generosity of my colleague to the south, Reverend Jay Wolin of UU St. Petersburg. But he couldn't get them all up to me by tomorrow, so I am borrowing some of our hymnals. On Sunday, you might find a fewer hymnals, but they will be replaced once I get back. So thanks for your patience, and please know that they will be accompanying Unitarian Universalists to their worship service in Prague. Now, I'm recording this on a Wednesday and afternoon on a Wednesday, so this probably won't get to you, but in case it does, tonight is Fellowship on Tap. It's at Cage Brewing from 6 to 8 p.m., and I will be there. I hope that I will see many of you there. Meditation group is switching to Thursdays. Now, that's for safety reasons. In the past, they've come on Tuesdays when the office is closed, and there have been some safety hazards. So they're going to try out Thursdays to see if that is safer, because that is a day that the office is open. That will begin this Thursday. This Saturday, there are protests around the United States. The protests are against the many injustices being perpetrated by the Trump administration. Locally, I know a lot of you are going to join. I wish I could be there with you. I still have this sign that's Lila Donalo made for me for the last protest, but please know that I will be with you in spirit. Then on Sunday, we'll have a guest worship leader, Reverend Sarah Osborne, who will talk about the topic, "And the Universe Said, I Love You." Now, Sandra Moss used to work at Reverend Sarah's church, so Sandra is going to be your worship associate, and I know it's going to be wonderful. I can't wait to see it on YouTube Live. It will also be the first time that our new music coordinator, Liam Dunn, will be working without Tim, without John, without James. So please give Liam your love, your support, and also give that love and support to Todd Wellman, who will be leading hymns. Now, You've probably got our wonderful monthly newsletter. So you've seen that there's going to be a volunteer training Wednesday night, April 16th from 5:30 to 7:30. I got to see an early version of this volunteer training, so I recommend it. Janae Johnson will be leading that training. The new member classes will take place in late April and early May, so please sign up with me or Chris McDonald if you're interested in taking the classes. The first class is the history of Unitarian Universalism, and the second class is the history of UU St. Pete. We got about 12 people signed up so far, so that's exciting. If you know someone who's been thinking of joining as a member, please let them know. Big thanks to our annual giving campaign for this church year, which starts this next church year, which starts July of 2025 and goes till the end of June of 2026. The pledges so far are $223,000, $229. That will help us, and by us I mean the board, figure out a proposed budget which will be presented to you, the congregation, to vote on at our annual meeting on May 18th. We will also be talking about the new community covenant on May 18th. We talked about that on this past Sunday, and of course in the church retreat, and we'll be probably talking about it many times after that. My office hours usually are Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 10 to 3. That's also when the office is open. But of course, I'll be in Europe until the 11th. So you can't see me until then, but I look forward to seeing you on Sunday, April 13th. We will have another guest worship leader, Jess Hunt, and I'm really looking forward to them being here. So when we, okay, it's two things I forgot. One is to light the chalice. So remember that nice chalice lighting, March Piercy? Pretend I lit this then. And then each week we try to appreciate an individual or a team that has done something to support our mission at UU St. Pete. And this week it is Lisa Dawn, our absolutely spectacular sexton. Now Lisa asked me to let you know in this video that Lisa is leaving us. Her last day of work, in fact, is this week. So you probably will not see her as our sexton in this church. So I just want to say on behalf of the church, Lisa, that we love you. We're so thankful for all of your work that you did as our sexton here. And if any of you want to send notes to Lisa, you can send them to me and I will forward them to her. Now, when you extinguish any chalice like this, that's when you have the opportunity to ignite it inside ourselves. And I believe that flame inside us is an unquenchable flame. Let's keep it burning until we see each other again in person. Blessings, friends.